everybody. Happy Monday. Hope all you have a wonderful weekend this past weekend. The weekend was pretty fun. It's pretty cool. Went out with some friends. I haven't hung out with in months, so it was cool to hang out. Um, so yeah, getting into this new episode of GH. Um, Let me just start off with Carly and Sunny first. I just want to get them out the way. Um, they had an impromptu vow renewal kind of thing at Sunny's house where Sunny and Carly basically put their wedding rings back on each other. You know, he put hers on her finger, she put his on his finger. They made new promises to each other, which we all know is full of shit, but I digress. Um, does this kind of count as a sixth ceremony? I'm just asking, maybe I'm wrong, but does it kind of count in your book as a sixth ceremony? Because they already had the fifth when they originally got back together in 2015. But this does, for you, does this count as a sixth? For me, I mean, they made new vows to each other, so to me, it kind of counts. I'm just saying, it kind of counts to me. You know, a ceremony is a ceremony. Um, but it didn't last too long. Sonny had to tell Carly the bad news that Ava basically will not go to prison at this point for what she did to Morgan. Carly flipped the fuck out, basically saying Ava's gonna get away with another crime yet again, which I had to laugh at. Sonny and Carly piss me off so bad. And you know what? Before anybody come in my comment section talking about why you hate them so much, no, I don't. It's the hypocritical shit that comes out of their mouth is what I hate. Carly says Ava's gonna get away with yet another crime. How many crimes has Carly and Sonny gotten away with? Go Google it. Look up Carly's rap sheet for the crimes she committed from 1996 to now. Look it up. Obstruction of justice. She got so many obstruction of justice charges. It's ridiculous. She should be in prison alone on that. And the fact that she stole drugs from Tony Jones, she slapped Julian, slapped Ava, which is assault and battery, mind you. You can go to jail for that too. Um, she has a host of charges. Like seriously, pulling out guns on people, breaking in Ava's apartment, going through Hannah Scott's stuff when Hannah was on the show. Um, Shit, she broke in Ava's penthouse. Just a host of shit Carly done did that would put a normal person in jail. Probably prison. All those charges, if you add them up, she should be in jail right now. Sonny, like I said, dude is still a mob boss. He commits a crime every day he wakes up in the morning. Every time a shipment goes through, that's a crime. Murdering AJ Quartermain, shooting Andrei Karpov, all of that. When he killed Andrei Karpov, that was cold-blooded murder. Andre did not have a gun. He wasn't pointing a gun at Sonny. Sonny took out his gun and murdered him, and Olivia was a witness to it. Um, like seriously, they should be in prison, and yet Sonny and Carly get away with everything, but they accuse other people of getting away with everything. You do the same shit. That's why I don't feel bad for Sonny and Carly because they get away with every fucking thing. Like I feel bad that they lost their son, you know, and they actually went to Morgan's grave and stuff like that to talk to Morgan or whatever. Um, I feel bad that they lost their kid. I really do because nobody should have to lose their child. I don't care whether I like you or not. You know, I wouldn't wish that on nobody. But at the end of the day, you know, they've raised a lot of hell in that town. You know, Monica lost all her damn kids. All of Monica kids are pretty much dead. Emily, AJ, Dawn, you know, her kids are dead. She, you know, at a time she thought Jason was dead. All of her children were pretty much wiped off the face of this earth, you know, and she actually committed, you know, she thought about committing suicide because now that her husband's gone, her children were gone, she felt she had nothing else to live for, you know. That's a lot of shit to, you know, go through. I feel like Monica had it worse. Sonny and Carly, like, yeah, you got the rest of your kids plus your grandkids. You lost one child, you know. Even though, like I said, it's fucked up, but still. And they have and I'm not saying that they don't have a right to be pissed at Ava. Of course they do. But facts are facts. Like, come on, you accuse her of getting away with everything, but look at everything y'all gotten away with over the years. So I'm not really feeling for them in that department. They don't get my sympathy when where that is concerned. As far as Ava getting away with it, They don't get my sympathy for that. Sonny and Carly got away with every fucking thing, so why shouldn't she? I'm just saying. Fair is fair. Um, Carly pretty much don't feel like she could let this go. Sonny's telling her, let it go for now. Just let it go. They still got their family, the rest of their family, and Ava can never see Avery again, so let it go. And besides, Ava is pretty much fucked up right now. She doesn't even want to leave the hospital. She's supposed to be released from the hospital and sent back to her house so they could start setting up her care and stuff like that. But she don't want to go back because she was like she don't feel like she could live a normal life again with the way that she currently looked. So basically, she's living in her own personal hell at this point. Um, I think after a few more months to a year, I think Ava will bounce back. I think she will. I think they're just. I love the fact that they're playing this out because it's emotional. It's an emotional storyline. And Maura West, of course, is going to do what she does best, which is knock this shit out the park. Because that's what Maura West does best. Um, so Aunt Stella, I haven't seen Felix in so damn long. I forgot Felix was even still on this show. They don't never show Felix no more. Ever since, like for the past year, I want to say. Ever since like Sabrina left and stuff like that, for the last couple years, they really haven't been showcasing him that much. Um, but Felix was basically talking with Aunt Stella and stuff. He was her nurse, and apparently Aunt Stella used to be engaged back in the day. And Curtis came in, he wanted to know more about it. So she basically told him that shit just didn't work out with her and her ex fiance or whatever because he got a job offer in San Francisco and her sister needed her as far as like helping her sister take care of Tommy and Curtis. So she basically gave up her life to be there for her nephews, which I think is, a commendable thing. I mean, that was a lot. You gave up your happiness to help your family. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a major sacrifice she made. And she doesn't regret doing it. I applaud that. She don't regret doing it. It was nice though of TJ too to send her those flowers. She needed those to cheer her up. And she decided that she's basically gonna cut Jordan some slack or whatever. She's gonna try to be cordial around Jordan or whatever. Because Jordan is still having doubts about being with Curtis because she feels like that relationship is going to cause his aunt to have another stroke or whatever. But I feel like they shouldn't have to stop living their life. Like if y'all make each other happy, his aunt is going to have to just deal with it, and that's what she's trying to do at this point. Um, she's trying to live with it. It's going to be hard for her, and it's going to be a major adjustment. But I feel like the past is the past. What can you do about it? You're going to walk around making yourself sick by um so you're gonna do that just to make yourself sick and all that. Like you're making yourself physically ill by carrying on this 20-year grudge. At some point you gotta let that shit go. um so Andre and Anna, some people were saying that they're not on board with Andre and Anna or whatever. For me, I like them together. I'm trying to give them a chance, you know and I think they look good together. Some people don't like them together or whatever, but I think they could have fun together if the writers choose to write it that way. Make them a fun type of couple, especially with those dance sessions that they had in the studio the other day. That was a dope scene. So basically, Jordan was getting all up in a business or whatever, trying to figure out what's going on between the two of them or whatever, trying to give Anna her blessing, so that way it won't be awkward. Jordan, she is so wishy washy when it comes to her and Curtis because she's so fearful of his aunt and stuff like that. It's like you need to live your life. Like, move on. The past is the fucking past. Move it along. So anyway, Jason is a little pissed because Sam lied to him about what the doctor, said about her past visit or whatever, Dr. Bench. She told Jason all she had was an iron deficiency, but she didn't tell him that she needed a follow up appointment to run more tests. Um, and Elizabeth kind of, basically told Jason and Sam that she was supposed to have follow up tests or whatever. That's something Jason didn't know. Sam basically chewed Elizabeth head off for running her big ass mouth. Honestly, I tolerate Elizabeth. I still kind of don't like her that much, but I tolerate her. So anytime anybody yells at Elizabeth or get an attitude with Elizabeth, it makes my day. Because I kind of can't stand the bitch, but, I tolerate her. Um, Sam keeps having these fucking visions. So Dr. Monroe, Griffin, decides to, run the test because Dr. Bench is in surgery. So Griffin is taking over that case. Sam keeps having these fucking hallucinations of Sonny telling her basically she got to take him out and she need to stop them from running tests because if they find out her weakness, they gonna send her to a crazy house or whatever and lock her up. Like, what the hell is going on with Sam? Like, I'm ready at this point to find out what's going on with her. Cause I feel like they're starting to drag it out a little bit, and it's time that we figure out what the hell is the issue here. Like I said before, I think she probably needs some type of therapy or something. Like maybe it's a something. I mean I really don't know what the hell is wrong with her. That's what kind of baffles me. It could be a number of things. But they need to hurry up and figure it out quickly. Jason is still looking at her like, okay, he's looking at her like, what the fuck is wrong with her? They just really don't know at this point. So anyway, Valentine or whatever showed up at the park when Laura was there with Spencer and Charlotte, and Spencer basically told Charlotte that Valentine killed his father. Charlotte didn't believe it, and Valentine was pissed at Spencer, calling him a spoiled little bastard or whatever because he's pissed because Spencer hurt Charlotte to get to Valentine. Honestly, I feel bad for Charlotte for the way Spencer acted towards her, but I have no sympathy for Valentine. Zero. You shot Nicholas. It was not self defense. You did shoot him. You wanted him dead. You shot him out of a window. I really don't believe Nicholas is truly dead. I doubt it. But basically, he's threatening Laura that if they take this to court, it's going to be a smear campaign. Basically, he's going to paint Nicholas in a horrible manner. Um, Valentine just need to go his crybaby ass somewhere and change his diaper. Seriously, whining. You already got the money, the company, the mansion. Stop bitching. You're bitching over a lawsuit that you are so confident that you're gonna win. Um, so Spencer was getting ready to start, rehearsing and talk to the director when somebody basically abducted him. We all know it was Valentine. Probably not him personally, but he probably had a goon do it. Which doesn't surprise me because obviously he's pissed at Spencer. But I don't blame Spencer for feeling the way he feels towards Valentine, even though he's a kid. But still, it's like dude shot his fucking father. He feels like his father's dead and he's never gonna see his father again. And his father was really the only parent he had left. He never got to know his mother. His mother died when he was a baby. So his father was the only parent he ever knew. You know, so when you're that close to somebody and you got that bond and somebody kills them, of course you're gonna want revenge. Hell yeah, that's the name of the game. But anyway, Ava, she need to tread lightly. She over there at the goddamn grave site, at the freaking grave where Sonny and Carly are at Morgan's grave and stuff like that at the cemetery. I looked, I was like, Ava better get the hell out of there. But it's too late. They already seen her, I'm sure. So we're gonna get those scenes tomorrow. But anyway, it was a pretty decent episode today. Not too bad. I hope all you have a wonderful day. See you all later. Have a great day. It is hot as shit right now. But we're gonna try to get through this heat wave. I'll see you all later. Have a great day.